factorem celi et terra, visibilium hominum, et invisibilium, et in unum Dominum Iesum Christum, Filii Dei unigenitum, et es Patri natum, ante omnia saecula, Deo de Deo, lumen de lumine.
Hello guys, welcome back to Christianity Reloaded. Today we are looking at the fruits of the Spirit. What prompted this video we're about to make is because of what we see on some Christian channels on YouTube. So some of these people that own this channel, because some of them you don't see any sign of fruits of the Spirit with them. Some, or even most of them, you see some people, they claim they're Christians because their channel is all about talking about Christians, quoting Bible, stuff like that, but they couldn't bridle their tongues. You know what I mean? If you cannot control your tongues, what the Bible said about it is not something that these people always like to look at. Even they can look at any other, because if you look at James 1:26, what the Bible said about people that cannot bridle their tongues is not something nice that the Bible said. And I will go ahead and read what the Bible said about people that cannot bridle their tongues. You know what I mean? I will go ahead and read you this James 1:26. So you see where I'm coming from. So James 1:26 said, if anyone considers himself religious and yet does not bridle his tongue, he deceives his heart. This person deceives his heart, and his religion is worthless. It's worthless. That's what the religion is, if you cannot bridle your tongue. And I see this often, like some people, not everyone, they even try to defend their nasty behavior because they are not in control of their tongue. They curse people live on their program, and even on their comment section. If you say something that they don't agree with, they curse it out. You know what I mean? And they still come out and say they are Christians. And the Bible said, if you cannot control your tongue and you claim to be religious, your religiosity is worthless. You are not religious. Well, sometimes they will say, who is going to judge somebody that is religious? But by the fruits, that's what this video is all about, the fruits of the Spirit. Because the Bible said, by the fruits we shall know them. And if it's obvious that this person doesn't control his tongue, this guy is not religious. That's the fact there. But some people might try to go around it and say Jesus was, Jesus was harsh. Sometimes some people, they want to quote Bible, but they forget they forget to quote this James 1:26. There was somebody in YouTube who claimed to be Christian, And I went to, I was in his comment section, and there's something that we disagree on opinion. And the stuff the guy said to me was, I never knew that somebody like that would say it, in the comment section, because he's thinking like, because I'm in the comment section, and I subscribe to this person that said this. Yeah, I can't believe that he said that I'm a piece of shit. You know what I mean? And then your subscribers, you're telling that the person is a piece of shit. Sorry for this, bringing up, quoting this person. You know what I mean? Because I don't use language like this. I'm not saying that I'm righteous, or I'm too righteous, or I'm holy, stuff like that. But you can never see me using this language. If I can never use this language, even if you use this language on me, I'm not gonna respond by using the same thing with you. It doesn't. It doesn't. What is gonna achieve? Is that you call somebody and the person calls you back, doesn't achieve anything. But if somebody calls you and it didn't cost back, it achieves much. It achieves better. But the thing is, like, people have to work on themselves. But we see that some of these people are not working on how to control the amount, because they'll try to blame maybe sickness or one sickness. They will quote one health issue that they cannot that make them to be the way they are, which means they don't want to improve. But I would just say, like, people should be careful to some people that they follow online. I'm not saying you should not listen to anyone, even if they do something that you like, even if their behavior is not good. But what you're not gonna do is to copy their lifestyle, or say, like, because they are giving you Bible verse where you can be harsh or you can be nasty with people, and they try to use it to defend themselves as a strong alibi for their behaviors. You know what I mean? This is not a Christian way of life. You shouldn't curse anyone and justify it. If you accidentally curse anyone, you're gonna admit that this is weakness. And some people understand, as human beings we have weakness. It's not bad. But when you justify your sin, that's when it becomes dangerous. Thank you for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel and like our video. Peace.